What's up, everybody?
Yes, sir, we back, baby.
Another one. You guys thought that the process disband?
We here, baby. We out here.
With another one.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Slizzy.
So today I want to talk about our brother Nick Cannon.
Oh, man.
And cancel culture.
That's unfortunate, man. Nick's my guy.
So, Nick Cannon, he said he had a couple comments on his podcast that were viewed as like anti-Semitic, where I think it was along the lines of him saying that like black people are the original Semitic people, and that basically we're the ones that dictate what is and isn't anti with that, I guess, somewhat.
Yeah.
And I get the point of that part of people getting mad, because I always say don't tell a group of people how to feel, you know?
Yeah, that's sensitive right there.
It'd be like if you hit someone and then being like, well, you shouldn't be mad that I hit you because I was doing it to play, but they're saying like, no, it's not playing. But anyway, people got upset about that, and he has since apologized about it. Some people got mad, but I'm not mad at him for apologizing if his intentions wasn't to upset that group of people.
Yeah, man, I feel like Nick is a sincere guy, man. You gotta look at, see, when I don't judge, but when I look at something that they do, I look at their history. You know what I'm saying? I look at the track record of what, how they move. He's never been the type of guy to be like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, to just be on reckless. Like, he seemed like he thinks things through really well before he does it.
Right. And I think it was just one of those things of him making a mistake and saying the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And it's like people higher up than him took it to a level it really didn't need to be at.
Yeah, it's like, and it's also, okay, this is the thing, man. And I look at it like this also, okay? He said something that he thought he was being passionate about, and he was speaking sincerely, but at the moment he didn't really understand the magnitude of the audience that he had. I guess he did, but he didn't when it comes to sensitive subjects, right?
Right.
But then you gotta think about all the topics that he's talking about, and he's spitting that real talk, and nobody's really talking about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so out of all the good stuff this guy said, you take one sensitive area and you want to make this and cancel this guy, make this a huge deal, but when he said all this stuff y'all looked over, it's all facts.
Right.
Nobody want to talk about that.
Right. And that's like what you said. Nick is very calculated, and
Right.
he knows. He usually does and says the right thing. It's just this time he messed up, of course, with that part of it. The other part was him basically saying like the history and white history that white people have been savages, and that's another thing that people got mad at. Now at that part, with me personally, there is a lot of history and white history that comes off very savage.
Facts.
So I'm not necessarily mad at him. Maybe he didn't word it correctly, but he's not technically wrong about that.
Yeah, and it's like, it comes back to the whole sensitivity part, right? Because it's like this. If you want to be technical about it and you want to go to the boom, 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 he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right in a sense. Whereas, okay, let's just take one small example. Let's say the Klan. Let's say KKK. Let's say racism, right? If people who do the history and they look up different events, there have been multiple massacres against black people from the white race. You know what I'm saying? There's it's so many. Just look up race massacres, race riots, and you will have some people know about Black Wall Street, and that was horrible and that was terrible. But there were so many more. I did my research. There's so many more massacres where hundreds of black people, innocent children, were slaughtered for no reason.
Right.
No reason.
And that's one of the other things. But overall, I'm not mad at Nick Cannon. He apologized for the part that he felt was insensitive, and I think we'll see him actually bounce back from this. I do believe that he's going to bounce back stronger because of this whole situation.
Yeah, man. You know, I feel like I haven't been on social media too much recently to know who's been supporting him specifically and who's been speaking out against him. But I will hope in a time like this that people would stand behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like the way we stand a judge a character and we've seen him over time and we know that he's not the bad guy in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Or the villain or whatever they're trying to paint him to be. I just hope that everybody stand up behind Nick, support Nick, and let everybody who's trying to make him look bad know that, like, nah, he got support, man.
Right. And speaking of support, I want to swing to another subject. I want to send a lot of love and light to Tamar Braxton.
Word.
You know, allegedly she had an attempted suicide the other day, and I'm hoping that she gets better, and as she does get better, I'm really hoping that she gets the help that she needs and her family's with her. And she just, if you're around her or if you know someone that's around her, just send her your support and love.
Yeah, facts, man. Big facts. Peace and love to Tamar and her family, everybody close to her, everybody who's helping her in this time of being by her side. I had the pleasure of meeting Tamar a few years ago. She was a dope person, and you know, just it's a real touchy, sensitive situation that, for me, all I want to say is just peace and love, stay strong, and, you know, you got support.
And make sure you're checking on your friends, all right? Slice, you all right, man?
Man, I'm all right now.
All right. Anyway, that's another one with me, Canary Valens.
Yes, sir, Slice.
Peace.